I've been struggling with hard work ever since hard work existed. I mean, I would just get home from school, I had some homework to do, but I really didn't feel like doing it. Instead, I knew that there was like 20 games downloaded on my PC, so I would just turn on my PC and start playing. I mean, if you're presented with the options of doing homework or playing video games, then obviously you're gonna be gravitated towards playing video games because it is just that much more pleasurable. But with this new tactic that I've adopted, I have made hard work easy. I actually couldn't wait to get home and record this video. A few weeks back, I would have procrastinated forever. In this short video today, I'm first going to give you a perfect example, and then I'm going to give you the exact plan of action so you can make hard work fun. Imagine being put in a room with a book and an Xbox. For some reason, we feel a pull towards the Xbox. We want to use the Xbox. Why? Because it is the most stimulating thing that we have available right now. And even if you would try to read the book, you would feel uncomfortable because you know there's something more pleasurable to do right now. The Xbox is radiating this energy that says, use me instead, I am more fun. So the easy thing to do is to just start using the phone because the books are just fucking boring in comparison. Now let's try another example. Let's say that you walk into a room that only has books. It is filled with books. For the first 5 minutes, you might just sit around and do nothing, but after a while, you would start to just read a book because it is still more fun in comparison than doing nothing. So this reveals a simple rule about the brain, a simple rule that we can take advantage of, which is basically our brains want the most stimulating thing available right now. If the most stimulating thing available is a book, then you will read. If the most stimulating thing is a phone or an Xbox, then you will play with the phone or the Xbox. And we can use a simple graph to visualize this. So we have fun, which is obviously the fun things that we would gladly do. Then zero fun is when there's just no fun in it. And we have the hard things, the things that are uncomfortable to do. So right here I have work. And obviously as a kid I had way more fun things to do, like for example playing Minecraft on my computer or watching some Mr. Beast videos on YouTube. And so when all these things are up here, they're super fun, then obviously I'll gravitate towards them instead of doing work. But around this year when I got rid of all those bad habits, then work got up here because it's now super fun. Because my day is super boring, work and other hard things are now the highlight of my day. Work has become the new most stimulating thing that I do. And if you've ever been on a dopamine detox, you know what I'm talking about. This is when you have some real fun, because fun is relative. Anything can be made fun and anything can be made boring. Like if you've been playing Fortnite for 5 hours, you're not gonna want to do your homework afterwards. But if you sat there and did nothing for hours, you're gonna be like, yes, please give me something to do. Homework, I don't care. You're gonna want to do the hard things now because it's better than boredom. So I didn't change anything about the work, I changed the rest of my life around the work, so that work becomes the most fun thing to do. I didn't use the average advice of, yeah, gamify it. I don't think making the work more stimulating by gamifying it is any good because we're already overstimulating ourselves 24/7, so please actually change your life and not add more stimulation to your life. Look bro, at the end of the day, the real results come from that hard thing you don't want to do. For me, I could be making a thumbnail or my YouTube channel banner for 10 hours because it's easy and I would honestly enjoy that. But no, I'm sitting down and recording this video because this is what's actually gonna get me growing and going. You probably know what your hard task is right now, bro. For example, if you want to gain some muscles, there's one thing you do. There's no super plan, there's no secret shortcut, bro. Just go into the gym, hit a hard workout. And if you're coming in with this goal of gamifying it, you're gonna realize, bro, this is not fun. It hurts. Or the same with learning. It really just comes down to you going to the class, sitting down and listening to the teacher teach, absorbing the information. Like, how are we gonna gamify, bro? Like, do you want the teacher to turn on the projector and put on some TikTok GTA 5 car parkour background while she's like, alright guys, today we're gonna learn about the hydrogen atom, so please open your books at page 85. The TikTok shit is Look bro, if you've ever experienced this where you do a good habit for 2 or 3 days and then you snap back, like you just go back to your bad habits. And this is exactly why. I mean, sure, you can discipline yourself to do the good habit for 2 or 3 days, but if the most stimulating thing in your environment is video games, then no matter how hard you try, you're gonna go back to playing video games. So if you want to build a good solid habit, then maybe first you should think about removing the bad habits in your life first. Look, I think the best way is if you draw a chart like I did, the same chart that I just showed you a few minutes ago, and just write down all the things you have going on in your life, and so you have a bird's eye view. Like, you can actually normally analyze what you have in your life, what you can do to make work more fun. If you want to get good at studying, but studying is like the third most stimulating thing on your list, then you're gonna have to get rid of 1 and 2, right? All you have to do is to make studying number 1. That's how you're gonna be great. If you write the list and you realize that video games or watching YouTube is at number 1, then you have to get rid of those 2. So studying is going to be the new priority. Only when studying is number 1 will you actually like studying. Suddenly your life is so boring that studying is actually the highlight of your day. Think about how powerful that is. You're unmotivated, undisciplined, but you're still going to be studying because it's just the most stimulating thing that you can do. It's actually the easiest thing that you can do. I could motivate you right now. I could like shout at you and shit to study, tell you to study. You're still not gonna study because you're probably overstimulated. But when you're sitting in a room, bored, alone, nothing to do, you're gonna be like, oh, I should study right now. So once again, I suggest that you draw that chart and figure out what is the most stimulating thing in your life. And once your life becomes boring enough, you're gonna be finding work more and more fun. Bro, this is very cringe. If you enjoyed the video, you've come this far, consider leaving a like. That's all I'm asking you right now. Just a like, nothing else. Just like the video if you enjoyed it. If you found it helpful, just leave a like. Thank you.